Welcome to Shamam Enterprises. In this video, we'll present a data-driven Bitcoin market intelligence report using long-term price structure, on-chain metrics, and cycle analysis. This presentation reflects the research framework used by our team and is intended for educational purposes only. When analyzing Bitcoin, short-term price movements can be misleading. On a logarithmic scale, Bitcoin's entire history becomes easier to interpret. Each major bull cycle has included multiple corrections of 30 to 40% without breaking the long-term trend. As of today, Bitcoin remains within its long-term structural growth range, consistent with prior mid-cycle consolidations. One widely referenced long-term valuation model is the Bitcoin rainbow chart. This model places price action into broad valuation zones rather than predicting exact tops or bottoms. Historically, cycle peaks have occurred in the highest valuation bands during periods of extreme optimism. Currently, Bitcoin remains outside those historical peak zones. Bitcoin's monetary policy is defined by engineered scarcity. Every halving reduces new supply permanently, altering long-term supply dynamics. While models such as stock-to-flow are no longer precise timing tools, they remain useful for understanding directional pressure over multi-year horizons. Network fundamentals provide another important perspective. Bitcoin's hash rate remains near historic highs, indicating continued investment in network security by miners. Historically, sustained hash rate growth has aligned with long-term confidence rather than market tops. On-chain metrics allow us to observe investor behavior directly on the blockchain. The MVRV ratio compares market price to the average on-chain cost basis. Extreme values have historically coincided with overheated market conditions. Today, MVRV remains below historical cycle top levels. The Puel multiple, which measures miner revenue, also remains within a neutral range. Exchange balances continue trending lower, suggesting long-term accumulation rather than widespread distribution. Another critical signal comes from holder behavior. Long-term holders continue to control a substantial portion of circulating supply. Historically, major cycle tops have occurred only after extended periods of distribution from long-term holders to newer market participants. That process does not yet appear complete. Based on current data, three broad scenarios are possible. A continuation scenario, where Bitcoin resumes its upward trend over the next 12 to 24 months. A range-bound scenario, where time becomes the primary corrective mechanism, or a deeper drawdown driven by external macroeconomic factors. At present, on-chain and structural indicators suggest patience and disciplined long-term positioning. Bitcoin has evolved into a globally relevant, finite digital asset. For more research-driven analysis from the Shamam Enterprises team, consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching.